Good morning, internet world. I hope everybody's fabulous. I'm doing pretty good. I guess. You know how that goes. Sitting here watching some YouTubes and drinking my morning coffee with my bad bitches. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about the guild that I've joined, that I was always so apprehensive of joining, and the ladies have just been so welcoming. I'm very thankful that I have a little social outlet now. I've slowly been telling a few of them about my disabilities and stuff and limitations, and hopefully I don't see my anxiety, but thank God for drugs. But we also had, let's see, this last Thursday was my third meeting. Great fun. I got to get up and help Ashley's stepmother, I don't remember her name, hold up her quilt. I felt, I should go help because Ashley's pregnant and due soon. So, everybody's kind of like, oh, don't do it. Don't go up there. So I went up there. Of course, I entertained a little. I don't know. This is hard to keep closed in my comments. But they were great fun. And what is her name? I need to start writing down names and key words and things that'll trigger their names. Ugh. And then this yesterday we had the annual guild sale, country sale. What do they call it? Boutique. There's the word. And man, let me tell you, I had made a few little bags, and then the night of the meeting, I looked at stuff and I went, oh, I need to up my game a little. The little bags I make are just they're simple little things. And I looked at their stuff and I went, ooh. And a few ladies keep telling me, it's not a competition. I'm thinking, But that's okay because they're going to not force me, but because of their beautiful quilting and stitching and the way they do things, you learn from people. That's one of the big reasons why I wanted to join, is to learn, and I wanted some socialization. I don't really go out much. I don't see people much. It's a lot of anxiety behind meeting new people nowadays. Before, it was never a problem. But so anyways, back to the boutique. They put me on the door. They must have known where my true talents lie. I was so tired by the time I left. I was like, okay, keep your eyes open, focus while you drive, You're driving Ashley, just focus, don't... I was so tired. I haven't talked that much and moved around that much. I don't know how many years. 10 years? 8 years? 10? I don't know. Long damn time. Oh, it was so fun to meet and greet people. That's the one thing I miss about doing hair. I miss the hair. I miss coloring the most. But the people and entertaining and learning about new people and... oh, that was so much fun. So I have some ideas. I told some of the ladies for next year, and, about putting out maybe some A-frame out there, or dowels or supports or whatever, and put some quilts out there towards the sign that's there. And they thought that was a great idea. The two, I have to talk to the VP, because that's Ashley, but she can tell them too with the ideas. The VP, what is it? I don't remember. What's the head? My poor brain is so fried. Anyways. And then I had some other ideas, and I'm like, okay. They had some ladies in there sewing, putting quilts together so people could witness how that goes. They had, oh my gosh, from adult bibs, which I've seen one or two of them. My godmother makes some, to pot holders, to bowl cozies, to, I mean, eyeglass cases. Everybody had, there were 3 or 4 of those, different designs, and little pouches, and table runners, and advent calendar things, and, I mean, just, there were a few quilts. I don't know how many of them sold. I'm real anxious to see, and I think they sold about half the stuff. I hope they made some good money. But from what I hear, it was a slower crowd this year. As far as they trickled in, it wasn't like this great big, bombardment at the beginning like they're used to. So I'm sure there's a lot of factors to that. It was really neat. There were some really cute ladies that went through there. It was so much fun. I think that's what I missed. Just, it was cute. I never realized how much I comment on people, even to them. And I don't think I offended anybody, but how cute their outfits were, or, thank you for coming. I was like a Walmart greeter, but times 100. I can't. Oh my gosh. There was one, she might have been my age, a little younger. She was like dressed in like a 50s, 40s dress, and it was beautiful. The way it was lined, I would have loved to have been a clothing sewist, designer, whatever. Oh, she was a little sweater. It was kind of an orangey sweater. She had a real cute witch embroidery on the sweater with a moon and the witch flying on the broom. And oh, I had to take a picture of it. I was like, can I have a picture of that? And she was cute. She had her little jet black hair and her cute little fringe, real short. And she was adorable. I think I had a little gay man's crush on her. She was cute. Even on the way out, I was just like, did you make that dress? Did you make it? She was fabulous. There were quite a few fabulous. It was, but then Ashley comes up to me and she had this look on her face like, oh, she was drained. She's in the final of her pregnancy, and that's, I think, a lot of what I've heard, and I don't know much about pregnancies, but that's when they really get drained. They're getting close. She does it, though. I can't believe it. I wish I had energy again. Thank God for my modafinil, though. Whew. I was getting ready to take another pill to kind of perk me up. But then she comes up and said she was ready. I'm like, oh, thank God. I feel bad that I can't help them tear down and set up. And I hope they understand. That's a lot of my problem with going to and joining groups and stuff, is that I just can't do it. I can't do a lot of this stuff, and I feel guilty. But those ladies do a lot. It was beautiful the way they set it all up. Just beautiful. I know they took pictures, but I should have taken like a panoramic video or whatever that's called. I should have done something like that. But how fun. I can't wait for next year's. And then I've got to start making stuff now and different embroidery things. I think next year I'll do some embroidery with the fall. A lot of people seem to buy the fall decorations and stuff, and the pumpkins. Now, I will say I didn't like their pumpkins when I saw them undecorated. They were like, I don't know. I didn't like the way they're put together. And when they decorated them with silk flower type fake flowers and whatever it was, they were beautiful. I still wish they'd done some out of velvets. I just love those velvet pumpkins. But So I will say I have to take that back. Those pumpkins. There's some talented ladies there. I don't have talent like that. But yeah, it was neat. There was whoever's running the fraternal hall though. Honey. I don't know who this crabby lady was. She came in, I'm at the door, and we had the doors open because it's kind of, they're not glass doors, they're solid wood, and when they're closed, they're not inviting. You know, this is all about presentation and opening doors and making it welcoming, and I guess the air was on, and she came over there and closed those doors, and meh, and I'm like, I just kind of backed up, and the air's on, and I'm going to get in trouble, and this and that, and I'm thinking, we must have gotten this facility for free. I was like, oh, it must have been free. I don't know. So then later, one of the ladies came to me, and I'm sorry, I can't remember her name. I know she does like the intake and stuff. And she goes, well, she kind of apologized a little, and what did she say exactly? And I was just like, oh. I said, is it free? Does the guild pay for this? She goes, oh yeah, we pay for this for the day or two. I forget what it is. I was like, oh. I said, I don't think I've ever heard of a venue coming around and checking to make sure the doors are closed. You rent a facility, you rent it for the day. You rent it with AC or not. What is that? And it was only like 4 hours, and I mind you, maybe that'll cost them $50. I don't know, $100. My AC bill a month is $700 and some odd dollars. I need my AC. I don't know. That was something. And then she went into the bar area and kind of hung out and watched to see if we were. So I just sat there and opened the door. I'd go in and out, open the door, close the door. And then it was slamming. So that means that it's not handicap whatever. It's supposed to close kind of slowly so that way it doesn't hit somebody in a walker, or hit somebody in a wheelchair, or hit somebody in crutches, and it closes fast, which is not legal. But whatever. And it was slamming every time. I thought, well, this thing's going to break. But I guess you get what you pay for. I don't know if that's cheap or whatever. I have no idea. I've never rented a facility. It's a neat old Art Deco building. Art Deco? No, modern. Yeah, no, Art Deco's early. Modern, so what, 50s, 60s? It's a real neat building. It is unchanged from when they built it. I don't think they've updated anything, which is really neat. I really like that modern look. But yeah, it was entertaining, that's for sure. But I don't know if they got half the people they usually do. But who knows what the circumstances are. Last year it was at the Rusty Barn, Rusty out there in Iona. But it was really cool. Beautiful quilts, beautiful stuff. Oh, it was like overwhelming. So it was enjoyable. It was very tiring. We'll see how it goes, the next meeting. I kind of wish they had a couple meetings a month, but I'm sure it takes, a lot of these women work. It takes them, they have their jobs, they have their family, and then they've got to prepare for these meetings. And man, the stuff they do. Oh, coming up, it's a choo-choo train. Oh, and I won all the chickens. I can't wait to make the quilt. I'm going to make a big old one. They were really cute, the way some of the ladies put the chickens together, and it was cute. I don't know how many chickens there are. There must be 50 or 60. If I'd made my 12, oy. I do know one of the ladies commented about limiting how many someone can buy. There's 50 cents and you get a common little piece of fabric or an eye or something, and that ties all the blocks together for the 1 month block of the month. I like to reverse everything. So, and one of them stood up and commented, and we should limit it. And I said, you can name names. It's okay, I said in the meeting. I bought 12 last time. And then, of course, life happens, and I couldn't do it. I wanted to put 2 of them into the pile, and then the other 10, I was going to make a little quilt and put it in the boutique. That didn't happen. Poor Sam, my neighbor. Life just gets in the way sometimes, and she was so understanding. The ladies that do the block of the month were, oh no, you get as many as you want, and this and that, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, I said, well, I really felt bad. She says, don't you worry about it. Okay. It's funny, though. It's going to be interesting to see whose feathers I ruffle eventually. I'll try not to, but things just come out. Their humor seems to be a little up my alley, so that's good. A little... Someone made a comment about small size and big sizes are better and this and that. And of course, my reaction was like, woo! And they were laughing. I'm like, oh no. Just shut up, Eric. Don't say anything, because it was kind of implying a lewd whatever. I thought it was... So, that was just a little bit of a rant and update about the wonderful Hanford Quilt Guild and how much I'm enjoying it. And so a little news update. Looking forward to the next meeting. And oh, where's my... I don't like to pause this because then I have to add it. Oh, I don't think I have my binder here. I'm never very prepared. I was going to show you the choo-choo train. Let me see if it's up here. Hold on. I've got so much stuff. I've been moving stuff around. Oh, I am sore. No. Ugh. No. Yeah, I guess. Oh, here it is. Here it is. So this is going to be cute. You'll see that. So cute. I can't wait to do this. I've actually been doing pretty good with, this will be the 3rd one. Yeah. Because instructions are not my forte, I'll tell you that. Sometimes I have to call David, explain this, how do you... But, so that's it, the block of the month, and then we have a mystery quilt that we're going through. I'm going to a class at AVS in Fresno, November 5th, and Nancy? I think her name is Nancy, I forget. Nancy's driving, she's got a van. So I'm very excited about that. We bring our machines and whatever, and there's a list and blue water soluble marker, purple air erase marker, OmniGrid trio ruler set, machine quilting gloves, thread snips, sewing machine, prepped and ready to stitch. Don't forget the foot pedal and cord. Yeah, feathers and free motion clasp. So it's a free class. So that means I think the guild is paying for it. I don't know how that works. And then we do have a mystery quilt for 2022 to 2023. And it's interesting how these go. So I guess you just make units And then next month you get another supply list and you make another unit, and then eventually I guess you put them all together. I don't know. I've never done a mystery quilt. So I commend them for putting all these things together. I hope we get a bunch new members. That'd be really neat. She says, one of the ladies was saying that we're a small guild. I thought, oh, what's small? 80 members, I think we have, or something like that. I thought, well, that's a good size. And a lot of the women show up, and I'm like, wow. I wonder what big guilds are. I can't imagine coordinating a guild big like that. Oh, I don't know. That's a lot. And there's some speakers in the guild that are very soft-spoken. It's like, honey, speak up. But poor thing, I think she was frustrated last time because we tend to talk and babble and visit and then just trying to get everybody's attention. It's hard to pay attention. So anyway, signing off. This is a little update. Ta-ta. Love y'all. Have a fabulous week.